Kathy Bow. I'm here to share the second part of the new catalog for Stampin' Up. This is the 2019 to 2020 annual catalog, and these two sets here are absolutely beautiful, and I hope that they'll be in our section today. We'll see. So part one, the video is uploaded on YouTube and Facebook, and I'll direct you to those. And that was covering from the beginning to page 71. And I'm just going to go over the beginning in each video in case you want to skip some, because it was Everyday Occasions was the first video. This one today is Love, Thanks, and Support, and then Kids and Babies, Artistic Expression, and Accessories and More. You don't want to miss Accessories and More. That one's pretty cool. Okay, so we have this guide here, and we've got a wonderful explanation here of the types of stamps and how to use them, how you can mix and match them, two-step stamping, alignment, repeating patterns, that sort of thing. You can also take a stamp that's all in one color and just mask the one word off of it and color that with your marker, and now you've got a two-color stamp. Every year, Stampin' Up! Comes up with their in colors, and this is a 2018 to 2020. This is 2019 to 2021. So next year, this group of new in colors will drop down. This group will go away. And then a brand new set, the 2020 to, let's see, 18, 19, 2020, the 22, 20, I don't know, another couple of years. All right, then we have the color of basics here. We have neutrals, brights, subtles, and regals. All of the colors are right here. And of course, with Stampin' Up, if you see something in Seaside Spray, you're going to see all of the embellishments, the ribbons, cardstock, designer series paper, anything that has the Seaside Spray name or color in it is going to be an exact match. I love that about Stampin' Up. Okay, so we did this part in the previous video, and now we're going to look at the, what did they call this? They called this the Love, Thanks, and Support. Okay, so this is Press Petals Suite. Oh, there is one more page back here I want to show you. We have these product coordination sets. Now you're going to see two different things. One is called a bundle, the other is called a suite. All right, so for example, the bundles will just come with the stamp set and typically something to punch them out or to embellish, emboss them with. Okay, so this is a stamp set with embossing folders. This is a stamp set with the dies, a punch, etc. And of course, this is going to be cheaper than, say, the whole suite. Now, the whole suite will also come with designer series papers, probably ribbon or embellishments of some sort, things like that. The first part of the catalog lists a lot of these that you can make your own designer series paper by taking a stamp and just stamping it repeatedly on the back of the paper. I mean, it's easy to do that. It's really pretty. Or you can go for the suites and pick up the papers that it was meant to be with. Let's see, this is the Path of Petals. Okay, so this is the set we're about to look at in the suite. Over here, you can get it for $43, and that's a 10% savings if you were to buy this separate from that. So this comes with the stamp set, and it tells you all about it here, and with the dies for $43, okay? Now, come over here, and you've got the suite. It's $97, but you're going to get the stamp set, the dies, the embossing folder, these designer elements here, a little journal. You're going to get ribbon. You're going to get designer series paper and washi tape in order to create beautiful projects. Basically, it's every single thing you need except for stamp blocks and adhesives. Okay, and this is the papers that go with that suite. They focus on showing you the actual things that you can create, and of course, I mean, the sky's the limit. You can go to Pinterest and put this in a couple of weeks, and you're going to see tons and tons of ideas. And then over here, they do feature the different papers that you get. Now, one thing cool about Stampin' Up, they always feature the colors that it goes with. For example, the inks and the accessories that they recommend are Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Merry Merlot, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pear Pizzazz, Rococo Rose, Soft Suede, and Very Vanilla. Now, that would tell me that at the very least, I would need Very Vanilla, because it's not white. This in here is not white. It's vanilla. So I would be using Very Vanilla envelopes and Very Vanilla cardstock at the very least, okay, if I were going to get that designer series paper. So then here's an additional set that would coordinate with that. It's called Path of Petals, and it coordinates with the Petals Labels die. And anytime you see a gray in the catalog, that means that there's a die or a punch that goes with it. The Beautiful Promenade has the Beautiful Layers dies that coordinate with that. Okay, over here we have Kindness and Compassion. This font is beautiful. Thank you for your kind expression of sympathy. It's deeply appreciated and will always be remembered by our family. So you've got the outside stamp and the inside sentiment for your card. Over here, the hearts. This coordinates with the Be Mine dies that came out. I believe they came out in the Occasions catalog and were carried over. Dandelion Wishes. This is just the sweetest set. I have enjoyed making this set with heat embossed little flowers, and it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. I think I did mine on a Night of Navy card with white little dandelion things going. And this is Artfully Aware, and it's a very sweet set. This is, I suggest that you go on Pinterest and look at this one, Stampin' Up Artfully Aware, and you'll see the many ways that these images have been used. And this coordinates with the support ribbon dies. Strong and Beautiful, basically it's to encourage other women. I cherish you, my true friend. I always know I can count on you. God made you my mother. Love made you my friend. Blah, blah, blah. Over here, You Are So Loved. And I love this right here. It's just beautiful. It's got the little bird. I love little birds. Okay, this is one of the distinctive stamp sets. And they call it distinctive because it's not a clear stamp. Like, for example, where this sentiment is, you see how crisp and clear this is? Well, these are more muted, so to speak. And basically, it's almost like a photographic image, like you would see in a soft, it's kind of like a smoky photo or something. That's how they're supposed to look. And by the way, this kit here was Paper Pumpkin. And if I remember, I'll show you at the end of the video. So distinctive stamping is different, but it is just beautiful. It's great. Forever Lovely, and I love all these different little accents here that you can put behind your flowers, and it just softens them up. Will Walrus Be Friends? That's just too cute. We got some cute things that have come in this year. Back on the first video I shared one with cows and one with pigs. Super cute. Now the cows are new, the pigs are from last campaign. Then here's to Strong Women. You've got this girl, you deserve a whole sheet of gold stars. Imagine doing that on a gold background, gold stars, that kind of thing. Back on Your Feet. This is not good. Sometimes that's all there is to say, and I'm here for you. Hope things get better soon. Hope you're back on your feet soon. That's too cute. And Beautiful Bouquet right here. This is a large stamp set, and it really has a lot of different sentiments, and there's the bouquet bunch dies goes with this. And then we have a Sorry for Everything. I mean, I have to apologize now and then, but I'm not sure I need a whole stamp set to keep me, apologizing. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you need a whole lot of I'm sorry's, this is the way to go right here. Love You to Pieces. This is a very popular stamp set. You've got just the one piece, and you can stamp that several times for autism awareness. You can just create you've got a puzzle piece die that you can create, mail the sentiments in an envelope in just a bunch of pieces and let them put them together. That's kind of fun. Beauty Abounds. This almost looks like it's a scribble. I love it. It looks like a very well done doodle, and it's very pretty, and I like the font in this as well. Genuine Gems. I'm not fond of the universe doing anything, but to each his own. Nothing else to say, but I love you. There's no good card for this. I like that because, sometimes things happen and there's just not a card for that, Welcome to the team. This is a neat set that you can use with your coworkers. You got the little chair there and maybe the empty chair. We miss you, that kind of thing. It's been great working with you. You'll be missed. Happy birthday from all of us. You can mask this and stamp it again and again so it looks like a bunch of chairs behind other chairs. Above the Clouds, there is a hot air balloon punch that goes with this, and it's being used in a bunch of different ways, even flower petals, so that's kind of cool. And Bird Ballad Suite, I do happen to have it right here with me that I can show you. Now, over here, the Bird Ballad, if you just get the stamp set and the framelits, well, the dies. We're not calling them framelits anymore, and I've just got used to calling them that. So let me find it really. Here we go. Free as a Bird bundle. You would get the stamps and the dies, and they are stitched, nested dies, and they are like labels. And you would get that whole set for $51.25, or you can get the suite for $94.75. Of course, if you join my team, you could order that on your own at 20% off after you join the team for $99, or you can spend $99 and get this plus another. You get a total of $125 in items, and so that would leave what, $25 or almost $30 worth of other things such as adhesives and paper snips and things like that to get you started, and then you'd have the whole suite. So this comes with the stamps and the dies and the designer series paper. I did not get the laser cut cards. I did not get the ribbon or the trinkets, but I will show you the set here. Free as a Bird. I love it because of all the little birds, and they're just well drawn, I suppose is the best word for it. These are the framelits. Now, I would suggest that you use these with wax paper, and basically what you will do with your Big Shot, you will take your platform like this, and you will put your first part of your sandwich down like this. And I do have a Big Shot tutorial on my YouTube channel. It's called Stamping 101, and it should say Big Shot on it. Okay, so you've got that piece down, and then you would put down, let's just say this is your cardstock, and then you'll put this with the stitch side. Hang on. You'll put this down next, and this with the stitch side goes down next. And then the top here, and when you run it through, it will just punch out with not a problem. If you did not use the wax paper, this is going to get stuck in here, and it's quite an effort to get it apart. So when it's this dense of a cut of a die, you do need something to help it along a little bit. All right. I keep wax paper in my studio just for this reason, and we come in from the kitchen to my studio when we need it. Okay, so that's those two items, and I've got the papers here to show you. Right here in the catalog, you'll see all the different papers. And I've actually put them like this so you can see. This is the back of this one. This is the back of this one. These were all hand colored at Stampin' Up using the Stampin' Blends, the alcohol-based markers, and they're just so well done. They're beautiful. Okay, and then this as well. And I guess birds sometimes find a little key and carry it to their nest, because we have a little page of keys, which is kind of cool. And then the feathers and little bird cages. This is just beautiful. I mean, probably I'm going to have to order a second pack just for the birds and these and this. On the back of this, Linda Heller at Stampin' School showed something really cool. She put a gray background, and then she cut a panel here for the front of her card. And then she took, let me get my little, there we go. Then she took some sort of a X-Acto knife type thing, and she cut just the edges of the wings, kind of like in a V almost, like this. And she didn't cut out the whole bird, she just cut out those little pieces, and then she pulled them up so it looked like the little birds were flying. She didn't do every bird, just every other now and then. And it was very cool. And that was Linda Heller at Stamping School. You have to be a member to see her videos. These are itty bitty birdie feet. They're so cute. And then this sheet as well. So this is called Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. And it's probably between that and the nautical one that may or may not come up in this particular video. I don't know till I get there. My absolute favorites. Okay, Free as a Bird is the name of the set. Bird Ballad is there, and the suite is the Bird Ballad suite. Okay? All right, so then we have Tropical Chic right here, and these all go with the tropical dies. Love the tropical. This is not a new set, and you can go on Pinterest now and look at the different Tropical Chic cards. Absolutely beautiful what people have done with those. Okay, this is the Darling Label Punch Box. It went really well last year. You get 6 stamps, 2 inks. You get a stamp block. I couldn't think of it. And then a punch, the Darling Label Punch. And you can make all of these. And they're sweet little punches. I mean, they're sweet little cards you can make, or little tags, whatever you'd like to do. Country Home, beautiful set. I love using that with this particular embossing folder, and this is featured in my first video with the catalog, so be sure and look at that. You can look at a little bit of it right here, how it's used on paper, but I used it on the metallic cardstock for what? Well, here's the stamp here, but I used it for the background with this jug. Here's another card I meant to show you. This is the magnolias that are featured on the front of the catalog right here. And I'd have to remember the name of it. But anyway, it's in the catalog, and this is actually one die, and it's huge. It's this big. Okay, and then there's another die that does this. This was a punch, and these are retired buttons. Okay, so you see this has the background of that die. It's called T-I-N something. Hold on, I'll tell you real quick what it is. Maybe. Maybe. Because I think some of y'all are going to be very interested in that particular embossing folder. I know I sure was when I saw it. Come on. Here we go. It is called the Tin Tile 3D. It's $10. T-I-N Tile 3D. Okay. And this is the last section of video number 2. Daisy Delight. Again, we have a punch for this daisy. Look at it on Pinterest. The things they've been able to do with this punch are crazy. Crazy, crazy. I've seen it folded in half, and it was the skirt of a woman that she's got her arm up in the air, you know, like she's dancing or something. It's super pretty. A big thank you. Lots of little sentiments here to say thank you. And they're not big. I mean, you could use them with the smaller punches. And then be thankful. This is a cute little returning stamp. It's got the little bee, and it says thanks, and it's just super sweet. And they tell you here that they've used these other items: Rhinestone Basic Jewels, Gingham Gala Adhesive Backed Sequins, Gold Faceted Gems, and Frosted Flower Embellishments. So then we go to the next set, which is for kids, and that is in my next video. So if you're interested in that, just keep on watching my videos, and please know that I need your support with Stampin' Up. I need it really badly, and I appreciate you so much coming in and seeing my videos. And please do consider joining my team. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you want to be a hobbyist or if you want to be the best demonstrator on the planet. I will do everything I can to help you reach your personal goals. And if you just want to purchase and you need a little nudge, you need to know what to get, that sort of thing, we have some wonderful first-timers suggestions. Some are kits and some are just suggested items to get for your first time. And oh, and I was going to show you the paper pumpkin. This was the, which one was this? Probably the Hugs from Shelley, maybe. I think this was Hugs from Shelley. These beautiful little cards. This is paper pumpkin, and everything you need is in the box. It comes in a box like this. Unless we have a special something going on, it comes like this. And you'll get, let's see, Shelley's kit. Oh, no, that's not Shelley. This one is Sentimental Rose. This was April. Shelley's is this kit here. And it came in a beautiful box. And I need to finish these. But the Sentimental Rose, you never know, are we going to get cards? Are we going to get tags? Are we going to get a project? What we're going to get. So sometimes they're little baskets and they're just adorable. It just depends. These were using the distinctive stamps, and they come with some color already on them. Some of them already have the stamps printed. I mean, the flowers printed, and then you can add a flower like I did, add leaves like I did. It comes with the stamp set. It comes with the embellishments. It comes with the twine. It comes with everything you need to make these adorable cards. And then you can embellish the envelopes if you'd like, which I did. Okay, and then this particular set came with a little box to keep them in. And there we go. Well, I want it to be pretty on the front too. So I'm going to stick this guy in like this. Okay. Now the June set, if you want to get in on June's paper pumpkin, you would go on to my website, which is kathybo.stampinup.net. It's in the information below. And you click on that and you go to Shop Now. If you're on your phone, you're going to have to click that twice. Shop Now and Shop Now, and then scroll down to Paper Pumpkin, and you will see where you can sign up for Paper Pumpkin. It's, I want to say it's right at $20 a month, and it's worth every bit. And you will have a card for every season, for everything, after you've received a few of these kits. You can stop at any time. You can pause. You can buy 3 months, 6 months, 12 months at a time, or you can buy just 1 month at a time. Up to you. And I give you free access to Kathy Bo's Pumpkin Heads, which is a Facebook site where we all share our creations and resources on alternative projects that others have made with the kits. And that is only if you're a subscriber. So that's all there is with that. And come back and see the next video. And thank you so much for stopping by. And I love you. God loves you. And God bless you. Toodles.